6.
And keep track of your bardic, because that was actually being used. So you can roll the dice 6 there, and just add that. 6 and 8.
14.
14, that's enough to hit a skeleton. Do please. They have a armor class of 13. So that's a hit. And dying, that drops the last skeleton. Look at that. Alrighty, so
Oh hell, you had advantage on that attack anyway.
oh, he did. You could have
No,
rolled.
With
I
Alpha.
did have advantage. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did have, because technically Iova would have given you advantage on that one. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The skeletons
Might not have
seem
needed
to
that
have been
inspiration.
broken.
Until we go to the graveyard.
Can I go
And-
pick up my bones from my jewelry now, please?
Yes, you guys can pick, loot, grab chat, take a breather. People that have taken damage.
Crushed bones.
This is a spot where we can do what they call a rest. In a short rest, the way 5th edition works is you've got these things on your. If you look at your main character sheet, you've got hit dice on the bottom of your main thing, which says most likely 3, and you're inside of 1 die. You can click on that, and that will heal you some points. Because I'm doing the long rules, these basically you don't get all your hit points back after a good night's rest. So these come back half your total every night, and I think it's rounded up or down. I will have to look into that. It might be rounded down. So in other words, right now you got 3 dice, and you could use all 3 right now, but you're only going to get 1 back every night. Magical healing can heal you faster.
Run that by me
I
again?
can bring in the berries.
You can bring in the berries too. Yeah. When you do it,
So in a
basically in
rest
5th
bonus.
edition, in a short rest, you can use your hit dice to help, like a second wind, bring back some of your hit points. And in the original 5th edition, after a full night's rest, you gain all your hit points back, which I wasn't a fan of. It gives people like clerics an issue. But so what I'm doing is you can use hit dice to gain back hit points, and it's representing bandaging, getting your second wind, etc., etc. But those hit dice that you're using, which is at the very bottom of the character sheet, come back at half your level per night rest. So in other words, if you've got 3, I think it's rounding down. I'm going to go with that one for now. That means you're only going to get 1 back every night. So if you use all 3 now, you're going to have to wait a night to get 1 more die back, or another night to get, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. And refresh me into software. So there's 3 HP boxes.
I think if you just click on the die once, it should do 1 roll. I don't think it rolls all 3.
Okay, but hold on.
Yep.
So the 3 HP boxes, there's the WND, max, and temporary. This
is the die underneath it.
Right?
Pardon?
Right. But that first box is my wounds. Like, I'm wounded, so I've been hit for 8 damage, right?
Correct.
That's what that is? Okay.
Yep.
I just clarifying before I start rolling things, like trying to fix myself, that I even need that.
Yep. Also, Ren set, I don't know if he has, I know Bards give a bonus.
The resting song. Anybody who uses one of those healing dice can get roll an extra dice 6.
On top of that.
On top, yeah.
Yeah, so you just
Ooh,
click on it.
did I take no damage?
I think.
That's normal for me.
I mean,
hiding
you
up
were
in them
like
trees.
pretty far away.
And I think the only other person to take damage,
Wolf and Gustav.
Wolf and Gustav, yeah.
Where am I supposed to be rolling it on top
to
of
get
me?
some health? On top of you?
Just
I'll
roll it
roll
into
on
the
top
chat
of you.
I think you just roll it into the chat window and it should, or I think you can just double click on it and it does it too. Like, to be honest, I haven't seen how the game mechanic works. So what's happened here? There we go.
Okay, got it.
And you've only used 1 of your dice.
Yeah.
And it healed you right up to full.
Yeah, I'm good.
So
Okay,
what did you drag it into the chat, or you just double clicked on it?
Double clicked.
All right. So you can also do the same woo if you want, for recovering some of your hit points. And all you'd have to do, go to the front of your page, and you can, and
the
you can
very
double
bottom,
click.
you have that HD.
The
Just double
HD
click on
hit
the
dice. You can double click on it, and it will roll 1 of those dice naturally.
And then roll dice 6 as well.
Yep. You can also do.
And At die 6.
Yep. And then you'll have to manually change what you get on the die 6, or I can do that for you.
Yeah, I just rolled one. I got a 4, but should I roll it again or something?
They'll roll
Yeah.
regular die 6 now. Just a
But
regular.
it has to be in the
I
window.
just
It has
did.
to be in the
I
chat
did.
box
Oh,
thingy.
okay, yeah. It
Yeah.
dropped next to the chat box on the left.
Oh yeah, believe me, that's the Bane. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Alrighty. So you can change
Yeah,
your
so
4
you get
to
an
a
extra
2
2 more.
now, so yeah. You can choose to use another one of these, but that's looking pretty good. Now the nice thing is, if you use the optional rule where you don't get all your hit points back after a long rest, they've actually got an option in this software to turn that option on, which I like, because this makes healers actually have a stronger role, especially when you have higher hit points, and it's like, you're not going to suddenly go to bed and suddenly gain 100 hit points. Like, yeah, morning, everybody. That was a tough fight yesterday. I'm ready to go.
I think
Alrighty.
Greener said he could also pop some berries if people need them.
Yep,
Yeah,
he's also
I
got
think
berries
there's
that he can do.
Tiny ship in the back.
Gustav, on the other hand, he's
That'll only leave me with 1 spell left for the.
Gustav has got. Let's see how he's the. What
Mish,
level is he?
the way
Yep.
you describe that healing process almost sounds like, you get shivved in the back and just go, alright guys, I'm pretty hurt. I'm gonna go to bed. See you guys tomorrow."
Yeah, exactly. That's the way it is for 5th edition. I'm like, that's not really realistic. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah. So that's why I kind of like the optional rule, which I'm using. All right, he's got how many levels? 2, 3, 4. So he's got.
Talk about the term of sleeping it off.
Exactly. Just gotta take a rest and I'll be totally fine.
All right, that's our midway point, boys.
Yep, we're gonna take a break now. Looking at 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Are we looking at
That's
10?
points.
That
Pardon?
sounds good to me.
Yep. How much? Sorry.
10.
10? 10-minute break. You got it. I have more Christmas. I have more cake. That was his I6 for Bardic. He's got 10. Here we go. 8. Oh, does that add your... There you go, 8.
All right, I'm gonna mute you guys up. I'm gonna go
Yep.
run and grab something to eat real quick, and I'll be right back.
Alrighty. And guys in my channel, I'm just going to be taking a quick little break myself. Have you guys released any creatures into the darkness? I don't think you have. As far as I can scroll back, you haven't.
What is that, 13?
You were at 13 for the creatures, yeah.
No, I mean for his hit points. He's wounded for 13.
Yeah, he's got 13 hit points left. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? Yeah. What did you just do?
Burns one of my first.
Ooh, and you can just drop it onto him. That's good.
Yeah. He's basically tanks for this party. I don't think that the good berries is not a. I don't think it's a. It's a main spell. I don't believe it's a. I don't think it's a cantrip, is it?
Ooh, Ren said, are we gonna have a Kawasaki club when I get...
I'm all about my hogs, man. I don't know about the cows.
We got a hog one going.
You know what,
It's all
though?
about that
If
speed
my
of Kawasaki,
character,
though.
actually, the other character I have, the actual Mishloff character you're familiar with, he would definitely probably be the Kawasaki because he likes the sleek sports cars and all that kind of stuff. He'd definitely be in that. Whereas my other guy I've created with the sideburns and
Do
everything
you
like that.
understand why I blow so much money on cars now?
Oh yeah. Oh, believe me. Oh my God.
Yeah, good berry is a first level spell, so it's not a cantrip. If we don't need it, don't use it. So, are they giving you any word when they're going to give you back your computer yet?
Yeah, it was it. They didn't pay the exit customs charges initially when they shipped, so that got delayed for the weekend. So it should have left Europe like on today's Monday for me. It was going to be Monday, so tomorrow morning for you guys, it should leave Europe.
And
it'll be a 3
so
to 5
you'll have it
day
like in 3 to 5 days. Jesus.
Yeah. It's really weird because back here in Taiwan, whenever I order anything that's within Asia, we're used to next day delivery, and if it's within the same country, like here in Taiwan, it's within 8-hour delivery.
That's
Click
good.
and buy.
Wow. Mm-hmm. 3 to 5 days. So yeah, you're basically not going to get it until the end of the week.
You still remember all those escort missions with the gun truck?
So they're covering any damages too, right, for this?
Yeah, they're covering damages as well. I told them to get because they're they're actually it might be an air freight. I'm not sure, but if it's not air freighted, then it might have to, because there's a chance that it's going to be if it goes by sea. I'm hoping there's a wrapping for it.
Yeah, because those air handlers are not the most delicate people.
Yeah, I'm back. Could have been worse. Could have been a 3. Notice how Deadeye has 10 times the sanity I do, but only about 10 hours more. That's because I fail a lot, but I still try.